Good afternoon. I am Chair Parker of Appropriations. Today is February 19th. It is approximately 5 minutes after 3 o'clock, and this meeting is being held pursuant to KRS 61.826 and Council Rule 5.A. Joining us online is my Vice Chair, Councilwoman Raymond, and in chambers are Councilman Leininger, Councilman Joseph, Councilwoman Chappell, Councilman Bashon, and Councilwoman Shanklin is online, and hopefully will be joined by Councilman Dan Sum. So we do have a quorum, and we're going to switch item number 11 to actually first. So this is an appropriation appropriating $5,000 from neighborhood development funds in the following manner: $3,500 from District 25, $1,000 from District 14, $500 from District 12, the Office of Management and Budget to Southwest Community Ministries for their Giving Back Gala fundraiser, which raises funds to provide services for needy families. And we have a motion and a second. And Councilman Bashon is here to speak to it.
Thank you, Madam Chair. I appreciate it. This is a $5,000 appropriation to the Southwest Community Ministries for their Giving Back Gala. This is an annual event. This is their 41st year of operation through the ACM, and what they do is just tremendous work for the Southwest community. With that facet, this goes towards the gala, which is in their general operating budget, to allow additional goods that they can put in the food pantry that they serve. I think we serve over 400 people a month out of the food pantry. We've, last year for Christmas, we served well over 300 children for Christmas to allow them to have Christmas in the Southwest community. They help, are a sponsor, a facilitator of the funding for the annual coat drive we've done. Great organization, great asset to the Southwest community amongst District 12, District 14, District 25, and parts of District 13 and other districts and surrounding parts of for Jefferson County. So I look for your approval. I look for your support and your, just graciousness on this appropriation for Southwest Community Ministries. We appreciate their work.
Thank you for that great explanation. So, but quick question. So this 5,000, what all does that, how many children, this is for a fundraiser, correct?
Yes, it goes towards the gala.
So this will help all the yearly activities.
Yes.
From the money they raise. Okay. Is there any questions or concerns?
Just a point of order, Madam Chair. If I remember correctly, the proper figure, I think last year, after this gala was over last year, I think they raised upwards of $50,000 or $60,000 to put towards the Southwest Community Ministries for last year's operating expenses to help make sure that, again, not just food and clothing, back to school supplies and things like that for children in the community and families with utility bills, and they work with LG&E and those organizations to take care of utility bills for the community as well when people get to that point. More of a hand up than a handout. So
good investment. Okay. So this is 5,000. Does this we do a roll call? Okay. Voice vote. Okay. So all those in favor say aye. Opposed, no. Aye.
I said aye. I don't know if I have a vote like planning and zoning.
Well,
just say aye anyway.
All right. So that legislation passes. Now we will, item number 1, original number 1 will be item number 2. So we have an appropriation of $188 from District 4 Capital Infrastructure Funds to Public Works for fabrication and installation of an honorary street sign on the southwest corner of Clay Street and Lambton Street to be known as Shirley Mays Way in her honor. And sponsor is Councilman Herndon. Do we have a motion and a second? Moved and seconded. Any questions or concerns? All those in favor say aye. Opposed, nay?
Nay.
Oh. Did somebody wave? Oh, okay. Oh, and we have been joined by Councilman Syme. There he is. All right. So let's do that one more time. All those in favor say aye. And opposed, no?
Aye.
Okay, perfect, aye. So item number, the next item, which will be number 3, is held. Oh, is it still number 2? Okay. So item number 2 will be held. Item number 3, appropriating $188 from District 5 Capital Infrastructure Funds to Public Works for the fabrication and installation of an honorary street sign on the northwest corner of 45th Street and Garland Avenue in honor of Thelma Mae Goff. And this is Donna, Councilwoman Purvis again. Do we have a motion and a second?
Motion.
Properly moved and seconded. Any questions or concerns? All those in favor say aye. Opposed, no?
Aye.
Okay, legislation passes. And item number 4 is a CIF appropriating $188 from District 5 Capital Infrastructure Fund to Public Works for the fabrication and installation of an honorary street sign on Southwestern Parkway and Dell Park Terrace in honor of Carl R. Hines Sr., sponsor Donna Purvis again. Do we have a motion and a second?
Motion.
Properly moved and seconded. Any questions or concerns? Yes, Councilwoman Chapel.
Thank you. Is there no one from District 5 to speak to this, or Public Works? The only reason I'm asking is because we do a lot of these, and I think that they're a great way to honor people, but I remember last year running, there was some controversy of some streets had already been named and were getting renamed, and you know, whose street is this? And it seems like every street, but at this point, every corner has been named for someone. And so I'd love to know from Public Works, is there a map that has all of these honorary names? Because I think it'd be good information to have. I'm not opposed to how the councilwoman would like to spend her $188 for each of these signs, but I think that that's something that we have to be mindful of, especially because we hit that, you know, roadblock last year. So that's all.
Chair Parker, if I could speak to it, I would, please. Over here. LaTanya Bell. I don't have, LaTanya Bell, the Council Financial Analyst for Metro Council. I don't have the answer to the Public Works question. However, I have reached out to Public Works before in the past when that situation did come about, when I learned of it. And it's up to the council member or their LA to reach out to Public Works first to inquire about if there's already a sign there, and if there is a sign already there, it's actually up to them to make note of that and then inform Public Works exactly where they want the sign. If they want it above it or below it, it's up to the council district to actually take that initiative. But as far as the actual location, that would be a good information to know about the location of all of them. Thank you.
All right, thank you. So all those in favor say aye, and opposed, no?
Aye.
Aye. Legislation passes. Number 5 is CIF appropriating $188 from District 5 Capital Infrastructure Funds to Public Works for the fabrication and installation of an honorary street sign on the 40th and West Broadway in honor of Jerry L. Macon Sr., sponsored Councilwoman Purvis. Do we have a motion and a second?
Motion.
Moved and seconded. Any questions or concerns? All those in favor say aye. Opposed, nay.
Aye.
Okay, that legislation passes, and I think we're done with all the signs. Number 6 is an ordinance rescinding ordinance number 203, Series 2024, an ordinance appropriating $50,000 from District 6 Neighborhood Development Funds to the Office of Management and Budget to the Jacket Nation Incorporated for gym equipment for Central High School. and sponsor was Councilwoman Leininger. Do we have a motion and a second?
Motion.
Properly moved and seconded, and are you going to speak? Let us know what's going on.
It's not lighting. Oh, it doesn't light up. Interesting. So yes, our office is seeking an ordinance to rescind the appropriation from last year of $50,000 from the neighborhood development funds through the Office of Management and Budget to Jacket Nation Incorporated for gym equipment for Central High School. This ordinance is necessary due to incomplete applicant relationship disclosure information in the Louisville Metro Council NDF not-for-profit transmittal form and the NDF application pertaining to the original appropriation. Also, Jacket Nation is and has been out of compliance with Kentucky Revenue Commission, which has resulted in the funds still being held by the Office of Management and Budget. The NDF instructions and requirements for the neighborhood development funds list compliance with the Revenue Commission as a prerequisite for NDF application. So there were essentially several items of paperwork problems with this application from both parties, and we cannot cure it administratively at this date. It needs to come back.
Okay. That's a good explanation. So all those in favor? Yes.
So, if I could ask, thank you, Councilwoman. I mean, I know that's being rescinded for other issues, but the idea was $50,000 was originally going to be used to be able to help with equipment in a gym.
It's for athletic. I don't know what the specific athletic equipment is, but it's athletic equipment, and the appropriation. It's colloquially Central High School. Jacket Nation is a 501c3 that, is created in order to financially support the high school and its athletic endeavors and different items in the school. It's sort of a standard booster club, I think. And I'm not sure what of the equipment is going to be housed, was planned to be housed inside. I believe a lot of it was weight training equipment, so that would all be inside of the building.
And thank you, Councilman. I don't know if this is a question that can be answered today, but where is the line between what JCPS is supposed to take care of with their own schools and where Metro Council is supposed to step in? This is the second appropriations meeting where we have seen in the past two, where a playground was going to be helped out with the aid of a Metro Council funds, and now we're looking at a gym equipment potentially. Is there an answer to that, really, of where is the line when it comes to JCPS and Metro Council relationship with funds?
Again, this is Latanya Bell, the Council Financial Analyst. Because Jefferson County Public School District is a taxing district, there is certain things that they are obligated by statute to provide to the school itself fiscally, and then also as far as educational-wise for the students. Anything that they're not required to provide, then the council is allowed to assist with those items. However, it's usually going through the Jefferson County Public School Education Foundation. Every now and then, we may have a PTA that meets our requirements as a nonprofit organization. And the Jacket Nation didn't meet the requirements as a nonprofit organization, and as the council member mentioned, it is associated with Central High School. It's been one of their organizations that help them raise funds for different items.
My question had nothing to do at all with your ascension. It has everything to do with the line.
And then I also want to mention today, I've also confirmed with OMB Grants Management again, as of today, that this organization is still not in compliant with the Revenue Commission. So, thank you.
Yeah, and just a quick way that I've always used for myself to think about how we fund these things or not fund them. JCPS, they're required to fund education, but if it's something capital, like a playground, then we can do it through the foundation. So, anyway. Okay, this requires a roll call vote, so all those, roll call vote.
Councilwoman Shanklin?
Yes.
I think this is a new program.
Councilman Syme?
Yes.
Councilwoman Chapel, are you able to vote?
Okay, so that's really funny because I was there yesterday.
Do you want to say yes?
Yes, but when I seen mine, I was like, why does this already say yes?
Okay,
I never-
I got you both. Voting is closing.
Okay, it is a unanimous yes, so legislation passes. And the legislation will go to the consent calendar. We are now on item 7. This is an ordinance appropriating $11,000 from neighborhood development funds in the following manner: $1,000 each from District 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 9, 11, 13, and 21, and $500 each from Districts 7, 15, 16, and 20 through the Office of Management and Budget to Friends of the Jefferson County Public Law Library, Inc., for costs associated with the Fresh Start Expungement Program.
Motion.
Do we have a second? Properly moved and seconded. And do we have a speaker?
Good afternoon, council member and other council members. I'm Betsy Foster. I'm legislative assistant for Ben Reno Weber, and I'm here to talk about the ordinance for funding of the Jefferson County Public Law Library Incorporated for costs associated with the Fresh Start Expungement Program. These funds are totally used for non-administrative costs for the program. For the program itself. $200 goes towards expungement for a person who is qualified by state law to receive expungement. That $200 will be whether they have one case, 3, or more. It covers the attorney's fees, the court costs, and it covers the certificate that you have to get from the state. I am very appreciative of all of the council members who have supported this to date. And with your approval, hopefully this will get approved today, I'm also wanting to amend the amounts.
Okay. Amend the amount, and you're asking for more dollars?
I have 2 other people who have already agreed. They're just not listed on here.
Okay.
And I hope at council that we will also ask for more. The goal was $25,000.
Okay. So, if it's are you wanting to amend, then all those in favor? Okay.
The what? Oh, Jeff Hudson, Councilmember Hudson, and Councilwoman Jenny Mulvey Woodruff, Representative Mulvey I'm so sorry, I wrote it and I can't read it. Woolridge, thank you, is doing 3,000, and Councilmember Hudson is doing 1,000.
Can I move the amendment?
I'm sorry?
Can I move the amendment?
Yes, and we have a second? Properly moved and seconded. All those in favor of the amendment say aye, opposed no.
Aye.
Okay, and now we can vote on the original ordinance.
Voting is open. Councilwoman Shanklin?
Yes.
I guess Councilwoman Chapel? Councilman Syme?
Yes.
All right, the legislation, there are 6 yes votes, passes, and it will go to old business since it's amended.
Thank you so much. And thanks for all of you in the room who actually donated. I really appreciate it.
All right, item number 8 is a CIF appropriating $1,488 from District 8 Capital Infrastructure Funds to Public Works for the purchase and installation of 6 signs which read "Official Parking Only, 10 p.m. to 6 a.m. to be placed on the public right-of-way on Bardstown Road and Baxter Avenue."
Motion.
Second? Do we have a second? Probably moved and seconded. Any questions or concerns? All those in favor say aye, and opposed, no.
Aye.
Aye.
All right, moving right along. Item number 9, the sponsorship is withdrawn. Item number 10 is being held, and we've already discussed item 11. So without further ado, we are adjourned.